necessary, I'ma get it. Yeah. No more procrastinating. I'm done with I'm saying I paid dues, I've been patient. It's necessary, I'ma get it. I got it. Put your money on the floor, they know I got it, nigga. You know I'm money, 1 in a billion, I'm lotto, nigga. About that dollar, nigga. Grinding by any means. Homie got plenty dreams, nigga. Plan to do plenty things like roll up in that new bed. No roof, I need blue tint. Stay strapped when I ride through. Won't catch me out without 2 chicks. I pay dues, I've been patient. Stay loyal, been waiting. These rap niggas intimidating. What fucking features keep hating? Cause I'm going hard, I can't stop now. It's my time to go get it. That one tape, I dropped that, then got on, I'm different. They say the younger don't listen. I say I'm guiding my mission. Hey, yo, what's up, man? Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Matchmakers.
We back.
Like to appreciate y'all. We're trying to find the right intro to come into, man, in the
That's
show.
a fact. That's a fact.
You know, but let me know what y'all think about that song. Before we get started, man, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Make sure y'all go to my dog page on Instagram for fanatic media _
For sure.
Right. Make sure y'all go. Hey man, we got a variety of topics that we want to kind of touch on tonight.
We got a lot, bro.
Yes.
We got a lot.
Yes, sir. So hopefully y'all enjoyed it, man. Yesterday, I think, everybody pretty much enjoyed the show. We talked a little bit about everything, but we got a little bit of youth, some games, some travel ball.
Absolutely.
We got just matter of fact, can I start off with this?
What are you waiting for?
I would like to start off with because I seen this, man. You actually sent this to me, and I thought that it was a clear-cut message, man. So we can start off with this real quick.
What up?
A lot of kids struggle with criticism because they lack masculine energy in their life. If you never had a male check you or criticize you, and you always just had females around, more than likely when a man or a coach finally criticize you, he hating, or you feeling away only because you're only used to dealing with feminine energy, like being coddled and stuff like that. So that's why I say I think like one thing you told me a little while ago was that you like your coach Dewey because he was on you. You really don't like laid back coaches.
Yeah.
That let me know that I'm doing a great job with you when it comes to criticizing and making sure you're on point. Because now when another man does it, you don't take offense to it. Like, he hating on me, or you do well with that. So that's really big. That's really just based off being able to handle masculine energy. That's where a man come in at. So I feel like I lack that. My mama raising me and might have tried me. Put your hands up because I'm ready to fight. It was over with. So.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to Blaze and his pops, Coach Cool, man.
That touched on what we've been saying this whole time. I think that, the fact that he was able to use it with his son and just really display it. Sometimes people got to see what's going on. But the man basically touched on it, man. A lot of times, man, these individuals act the way they act because they don't have masculine presence. And that's why, what I'm saying? That's why I be talking to these kids. I make sure, that I give them, some word of advice, right? Some male energy, all that type of stuff is necessary. I'm telling y'all, it's definitely necessary. But what you thought about it, man? What you thought about it?
Bro, when I seen it, bro, I was like, bro, this is it. This the video. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is why it's hard to coach in this era. Because it's hard to connect sometimes with these kids. But it's really because we're trying to teach kids to and don't kill the messenger. But we're trying to teach young boys to play a man's game. But we have individuals that are not men in the pathway. Right. And it's just like, and I know it's unfortunate situations that cause these individuals to be there sometimes. But a lot of problems at games, I hate to say it, sometimes they don't even come from men. It come from other people on the sideline. It come from women.
Right.
Because they don't know how to control their emotions about their sons. They don't understand that this is a man's game. We trash talk. We get into it. Now there's individual men who again they don't have control of their emotions, so they may take it too far. But for the most part, for the past, I don't even know how many years I've been doing this now, but over 5, probably 8, 7, I don't know. But most interactions that I see turn negative is because there's a female, there's a woman in the mix of that, bro. And I just think that we got to get back to this being a man's game. We got to get back to teaching these young boys, like, hey, bro, like, about controlling their emotions, learning how to interact with a coach, learning how to take coaching, bro. I get tired of being on the sideline with these young men, and when coaching is going on, it's lip smacking, it's eye rolling.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. All right, bro. Whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. Throwing up your hands. Do y'all not remember what that would have got you in Argent? What? Do y'all not remember what throwing your hands up? All right, coach. All right, bro. First of all, when I was growing up, telling the coach my bad, laps. If you say my bad, bro, you got laps.
Mm-hmm.
Negro, I know it's your bad. That's why I'm saying something.
Right.
I'm saying you done made them mad by just my bad.
Right.
You
Then you
finna beg
saying
for
my
it all.
bad. You saying my bad. Ain't nothing changing.
Ain't not changing. You
Yeah.
just pissed me off even more because now I feel like you trying to shut me up.
Right.
No, I wanna say my piece. We don't know how to just a lot of times these young dudes, these young boys, they don't know how to take the criticism. Then they get to high school and then it rolls over to college because we don't check it at a young age. At a young age, it's oh they're too young for that. Oh they just 7, they just 8, they
Mm-hmm.
just 9, they just 10, they just 11, they're just in middle school. It keeps on going. I keep seeing the age for accountability go up and up and up. It used to be well it's just for you flag.
Right.
Then it turned into it's just 6 you tackle. Then it turned into they just 8 years old. And now I seen it turn into they 10. They still in elementary school. I'm starting to see they just middle school kids. Y'all acting like this the NFL. I'm seeing the age for accountability go up and up and up. And it's starting to creep into high school. It's starting to creep into high school. And yesterday they were asking why we don't have, dominant teams in the city. Because we don't have parents that give a damn. It really took me all day to figure that out. Like, I'm not going to lie. I
Hey,
took that home with me. And I'm like,
then not
damn,
just
why
that
don't
though.
we?
Not just
Mhm.
that though. Here's the part that I really love about the video, man. Shout out to that young man as well. The thing that I loved about the videos, bro, is he's actually successful.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, okay, if his daddy is already successful and he's saying these type of things, you know what I'm saying? That's when you give an ear. So if you feel like, okay, well, we not doing something, all right, cool. I can deal with that, right? But you actually got a young man who is successful and you're trying to do it somewhat the way that he's doing it. Now is the time to pay attention. It's like, okay, if we couldn't get your ear now, this individual should definitely be getting your ear because
Shot the blaze.
they are doing it. They've been doing it for a minute now. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Right.
getting the notoriety, the fame, the you know what I'm saying? The what was it? The sponsorships. I'm
Absolutely.
not sure if he got any NILs so far, but he's on the pace to doing things that most young men and parents are trying to do, right?
Facts.
And so when you got somebody like that saying things, it's kind of like this to me. This kind of hit home the same way that Coach Batman was saying, "Look, I don't know everything. I look forward to to my coaches telling me something that I may not know. I get a little bit of advice in plays from everybody. You feel
Right.
what I'm saying? So like these are the things that needs to be understood. Like, bro, all right, I'm trying to do X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? And this is what it's gonna take. Like he said, it's gonna take a male presence for these young men to fully understand what it takes in order to be I want to say in order to be or reach their potential. Because here's the thing too, we place a lot of stuff on the parents, which it is a lot of the stuff their fault, but it also got to be in the child as well. So if
They gotta want to do it.
he doesn't want to do it and all he wants to do is complain, then like you can't really do much about that, right? Because he's not going to have the effort. He's not going to give the effort necessary in order to be what you think that he should be as a parent. But if that's not the case and it's just the parents that's getting in the way, then that's something different. You know what I'm saying? Then that can be taught. In fact,
Can I ask you a question about that though?
what's up?
Let me ask you a question before we move on. When did it become, if you got a child that complains, when did complaining become optional?
Well, for me, it's still not optional.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure. Go ahead, man. Next video.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because I think that goes back to the problem of when did all of these things become optional? When did it become, bro? I said you playing. Get your butt out there and give your all, bro. That just is what it is.
Yeah, bro. I got a video. I think this makes. Let me see, bro, which one it is first, because I got a video that I feel like it should be. Let me see.
Have you ever seen that video? No.
Okay, so this is as a parent that's involved with your child. Thank you. I appreciate you. Love you. Right. I think it's the greatest thing that you're involved with your child. But this is the time to do it. It's not when you on the sideline. It's not. This is the time to train your child.
Have you ever seen that video? No. Pull that video up because it's one of my favorites.
They're gonna contain the outside, come around you, to get to the quarterback, right? They ain't gonna be able to do that with you right here. Okay, I'm gonna tell you where you messed up at. Look, right here, the first thing you did, you was down. The first thing you did was stood straight up. No, you gonna remember you down. Set. First step. You the defensive end. Come push. I ain't moving. What's gonna be your first step? Okay. See how you waddling already? You are here already one because you ain't got a good set. Once you get in, you driving his ass out and away so that the runner comes right here. Hey. Okay. That's how you block.
That's the time when you teach your child. Shout out to that lady. That's the time when you teach your child. That's
I
the
totally missed that one, bro. That's crazy.
Shout out to DT. That's where I got it from. I got it off
I
the
totally
DT.
missed that video.
But this is the time when you actually coach your son up at home. When you go, that's why I say do your due diligence and then go. And then when he goes to practice, let the coaches coach. Because to be honest, I think when we as parents interfere with that, we letting the coaches off the hook. If our sons or daughters, if you playing basketball or something, if they're not progressing, we can't even fully blame the coaches. We basically take them off the hook, and this is why we are getting in the way. We are interfering. So if we're interfering, then we can't say much of anything. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? You can train your child. You can go to weightlifting if that's what you choose. You can do many things. But the time to do it is never on the sideline, at a game, at practice, any of that. You feel what I'm saying? So, shout out to all the parents that's teaching their son that's not that's not getting in the way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, I think that was a great message, bro. When I seen that, man, I really, enjoyed the message. And I like the fact that like he said, I only really understood is because you told me that a coach was laid back because it deviated away from the way his father,
Mm-hmm.
trains him. And that's why it's necessary because, to be honest, bro, when we come at things from an emotional perspective, a lot of times, bro, the outcome is not going to be pleasant. So that's
Right.
why I say, as young men, we need to be thinking logical. We need to make sure that we're, doing all that we can, right? To raise our kids, or especially our young men, to not be emotional. We need to make sure that these young men know how to handle criticism. I'm telling you, when I was playing like basketball, I actually played football. If
Mm.
I didn't do nothing that I was supposed to do, they used to call them crabs. I used to have to run crabs up and down the hill. It was a
Mhm.
slanted hill like this. I
Shout
had
out to
to
Atlanta.
run until practice was over. I mean, not run, but go down, do the,
Hmm.
the crawl and all that. I had to do
Absolutely.
that until practice was over. Just because I'm disrupting practice. And guess what? It was so much different back then than it is now because parents used to drop you off and go to the furthest place that they can go and watch you, but they never interfered
Never
with nothing
interfered.
what the coaches was doing.
And
So
you better have done everything the coach asked you to do.
yes, and if I didn't do it, guess what? It wasn't no, he said I was doing. No, it was none of that. What
It was
did
none of
you
that.
do?
Oh,
What did the coach say?
money dance.
Hey, that's what they said.
Like,
What did your coach say? He
do what
told
he
me
say.
to run 6 laps. Why you didn't run the 6
Your
laps?
ass should have ran 7.
You should have.
You should have
Hey,
been running so fast you made a mistake and did 7.
hey, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, look, man, it's necessary. It's needed. This year more than ever, parents, have your coaches back. That's what you need to do. Have your coaches back. Because when you do that and you don't give your son an outlet, guess what? That's when you get the best version of him. Because you know why? He ain't gonna be able to. Bro, it's no different from my kids. Sometimes when they thought that they could try to split me and my wife, try to
Mhm.
split us, telling her one thing, telling me another. Guess what? We bind together.
Come on.
That's how
Shout
it
out
is.
wife.
It ain't no splitting. And a lot
Right.
of kids, they split the parents and the coaches. So now she coming up there and hot tempered, and you got my son messed up, and my son not doing this, and I'm not doing that.
In the middle of practice at that.
Right. So you doing that, and now it's like he's off the hook. Now you don't even care if this young man run at all. He off the hook. But at the end of the day, I always say, you cheat yourself, you defeat yourself,
Facts.
because it's going to come back to hunt you at some point. At some point. Ask all the young men that play versus Voodoo. When Voodoo up there running that hurry up offense, ain't giving them a chance, or ain't letting them do nothing other than trying to, make a play. They can't run off the field. They can barely get up. They can't even go to
Why?
the spot.
Why is that? I've seen Voodoo play all type of teams all over,
Mhm.
and I can't figure out why teams haven't figured out how to beat that.
Condition. You can't teach that. I mean, you can teach that, right? But a lot of the kids, you know what I'm saying, they're not as conditioned as
Mhm.
Voodoo.
If you're the defensive coach on
Okay.
a team that is opposite of Voodoo, you could pick your own. You could pick a team that you've seen or whatever. How do you beat Voodoo? I feel like I got away. I feel like I got away.
You, okay. Honestly, okay. All right. We like I said, gotta be conditioned.
Got to be conditioned.
You gotta damn near practice the whole regiment, right? You gotta treat this like the Super Bowl.
Right.
You damn near you gotta choreograph this whole game. Listen, be ready. If this happened, then we gonna do this.
Right.
If that happened, we gonna do that. Right. Like you definitely gotta stack the box. It ain't no
Come
four-man
on.
front.
Talk to me. Right.
It's not no four-man front when it comes to them, bro. You gotta stack that box.
Right.
I will, in my personal opinion, I will make them throw the ball. I feel like that's my biggest option that I have in order to beat that team.
Okay.
If I can get them to pass the ball, I'm okay with losing if that's what they do, but I'm not as threatened by that than I am with the run game.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So that's one of the main things that I'm doing. I need a couple of big boys that's gonna move that line backwards. You feel what I'm saying? And then I just need a few linebackers that know how to read the gaps. You feel what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
if I can get that, I feel like I can do everything to beat Voodoo. I really do. But I know it's easier said than done.
It's
But
easier
at
said than done
least
for sure.
but at least I will have better preparation, you know what I'm saying, for them than most coaches because they'll see it and still would not they would not make the adjustments or they just don't know how. Is it the
Facts.
moment of explosion or do they just not know? So what do you think? You think it's the coach?
I think that coaches don't take the time to get better in the off season. I
Mhm,
think we require kids, and this is when I challenge my coaches. I think we require kids to come to conditioning in February and March. We got conditioning, we got 7-on-7 practice, we got all of these things. Cool, we should, right? But
mhm.
what are you doing to sharpen your skills, right? If you run a 4-2-5, if you run a 4-3 defense, you run a 5-2, whatever you run, are you getting in the books and studying how to better my defense? Are you getting in the books to see what other people are doing? Are you going to youth clinics? Hell, go to high school clinics, go to college clinics. Like, what are you doing to better prepare yourself for the season? I also think if you know how, I'm Miami Garden Ravens, I'm Fort Lauderdale, I'm SED. I got the talent to run through everybody else. I'm preparing, I'm setting my team up for Voodoo in April. I
But
already know I'm running through everybody else. I'm not saying overlook nobody.
okay, I
I'm
was
not
about to
saying
say that.
overlook nobody.
I think that's how a couple of teams lost.
I'm not saying overlook nobody.
That
But
might have been what
there are
got
certain things that you know, like you said, if I know that Voodoo's running fast pace, hey y'all, we're gonna have to make the adjustment.
mhm,
We gotta be conditioned a lot more in April so that way
fact,
we could be ready for December. Because
right.
we keep being out conditioned. Hey guys, I'm gonna start practicing setting my damn defense up faster. My defense is gonna have way faster calls. When he's giving his offensive plays, I'm giving my defensive plays. Right?
Mhm.
Like, and me personally, I feel like enough teams are trying to sit and let their linebackers read. I don't think you can let your linebackers read on Voodoo. I
They
think you
got to
got to
get
blitz.
scenarios though. They got to
I
get
think
scenarios.
you gotta blitz 85 to 90% of the plays with Voodoo. I think you got. I do. I'm blitzing 90% of the time with Voodoo. I'm not gonna put my linebackers in a situation where every single play they got, I'm blitzing 90% of the time, bro. Not like you said, you got to throw the goddamn ball on me. I'm coming at you 90% of the time, bro.
Yeah,
I think that they're not doing enough stunts with their D line. Y'all just letting y'all D line up in the same gaps every single play. You falling into the trap of Voodoo. Hell no, we're gonna be down there we're gonna be down there moving, sticking and moving every play. Swim, we're gonna be down here crossing. Like, we're going to be doing so much movement on my defense that
and that's
I'm putting everything on my OC.
Yeah.
Like, bro, we moving over here. We rocking.
But I
You
do
gonna
want to
have to
ask,
get creative.
yeah, I do want to ask you a question. Do you feel like it should be mandatory for these coaches that go to at least one clinic?
Hell yeah, man. That should be by presidents, bro.
Yeah.
Presidents, presidents should make it mandatory that if you're a part of my program, you gotta go to this UGA clinic. You gotta go to this Georgia Tech clinic. You gotta go. Glacier's having clinics. Y'all gotta pay y'all money. They having the youth section on Friday. Everybody's gotta come to this. You like it should be, or hell, just find something online, bro. Everybody watch it. Meet up at somebody's crib. Hey, we're gonna all watch this, man. We all run the same defense, or we all run the same offense, or this is where I want everybody. Like, it should be mandatory, bro, because we're demanding so much from parents. We're demanding so much from kids. But what are we demanding from ourselves? We're running the same crap that we ran 20 years ago, thinking that it's still going to work. And sometimes it does. Sometimes
Mm.
it does, but ain't nobody gonna tell me that they running the same thing they ran 20 years ago with no variation.
And I'm gonna agree with you, but it's not for the reason that you think. Well, it's partially it might be, but my nope. Matter of fact, because I was about to say something different, but they don't even teach that. My reasoning for them, right, to go is not just to get better,
Mhm.
but it's really the more that they know, the better that they can help the child,
That's a
right?
fact.
But I don't think that they teach the business side. So that's why I'm like, it's my reasoning. I think that the coaches should do that and also have a little bit of knowledge of the business side because it's more. Everything is changing, right? Like they keep saying, y'all got to get with the time. So if y'all telling us that we are sometimes the way that we think is like old fashioned or whatever, then and you telling us to get with the time, I believe that a lot of times they should understand some level of business. It don't have to be a lot,
Mhm.
but it's I think it should still be the basics. Just like I was saying, like I had a video. I'll probably play it next time, but the guy was basically saying that Pat Riley is about to get millions of dollars for basically patenting and getting the intellectual property for a word that Byron Scott came up with. You see what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
it's like, bro, you don't know what you have. At least your name. Go ahead and patent that so you can license anything that somebody wants to do in your name. You can license that to where you get paid.
See, this is why I'm gonna disagree with you.
Why?
I'm disagreeing with you on coaches should know something about the business side.
I
I don't
think.
agree.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't agree. And the
Hey,
reason I don't agree is because what else do you want from me? I'm doing it for free. I'm doing it for free.
hey.
So now I
See,
I got
that's
I
where we
got my own
disagree.
lady. I got my own kids that I'm already losing time with, right? I'm losing time with. Then I gotta watch film. Then I gotta break down film. Then I gotta come up with a weekly plan. Then
Oh
I
my
gotta come up with a
God.
practice plan.
Oh
Then
wow,
I have to coach the kids. Then I have to come back and help coach the coaches who coaching the kids. When what
bruh.
you want a
Are
lot
you
from a
giving a
volunteer.
lot of credit? You giving a lot of credit right now,
You want a lot from a volunteer,
bruh.
bro.
Hey, listen.
When that's
I was getting to that too. I was gonna get to that. But here's the thing, bruh. You are giving, where you go? This man is giving an awful lot of credit as if the whole purpose of us talking about coaches going to coaches clinic is not for the reason of them not being able to coach. So you saying that basically, even though you don't like you need a little bit of coaching, information how to become one a better one. Now all of a sudden, like you just don't need, nah, bro. No, no. Now all of a sudden, you just because you're doing it for free, it can't somehow hurt the kids. It's crazy. That's hurting the kids when you look at it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, I guess why he trying to get back on. Hold on. Hey, bruh, you always run when the smoke comes. I know
Nah, bro. It
somehow, bro,
was
you always
I
have.
was really cooking. I was
Nah, you
cooking and
wasn't.
you disconnected me, bro.
Oh,
But the
wow.
last thing I was about to say, Kirby Smart came to my high school
Okay.
and the kid he was recruiting, he his parent mentioned something about NIL. Kirby said, "Whoa, I don't handle none of that. I don't handle none of that.
That's
That
cool.
ain't what I do. I coach football. There's people at the school that'll talk to you about that. What I do is I coach, and I every year I've had about 4 or 5 offensive linemen go to the league. That's what I do. I coach. I get you ready to play on Sundays. I don't talk NILs. That's for other people to do. So it just confirmed in my mind when I said, damn, this is Kirby Smart saying this. This is UGA Kirby Smart saying it ain't my job to handle the business of this. That's
Mhm.
somebody else's job. Your mom, your people, y'all go to the other people whose job that is. But I'm going to get you ready to play football. That's what my job is.
Okay, okay. Hey, I can actually agree with that. I can actually agree. But here's the thing. I just felt like you gave the coaches a lot of credit. Too much
You're
credit.
disrespectful. You're
Look,
disrespectful.
I'm just saying, bro. Come on, man. Don't act like we ain't been on the sideline, bro. Like, bro, are you really doing that? Are you literally getting ready to run this play on this down? Like you come on, man. Don't act like we ain't did that. But here's why I say that, man. Like somebody said, the coaches got the majority of these young babies, attention. So if you got my child's attention, I need you to know what to do with it. I don't need you to let them, what I'm saying, know every cuss word in the damn, that ever existed. That ain't what I
Wow.
need. I need for my child to understand everything that there is to know about the game. And
Hmm.
when you see some of the plays and the way that some of these coaches go about it, bro, they're not really teaching the kid the game. So you're saying that, oh man, I'm doing it for free, but you can do something for free, but be also hurting a lot of kids. You could be
Right.
hurting them, not teaching them the right way. A lot of them may have aspirations of going to the NFL, but then ain't gonna have a chance in hell because, like I just told you yesterday, there are coaches now, high school, colleges, or whatever, saying I don't have time to really train you and develop you the way that I would like to. I don't have the time. My job is on the line. You see what I'm saying? So his job, like you said, bro, to get people prepared and ready to play the game. Meaning, you prepared to run my plays, and as you were, being, I guess, prepared, like in the process, you gonna get the exposure or whatever. But they're not just gonna train you. Hey man, no, you got to do it like this. You got to. I mean, obviously, you're gonna have to pay a trainer for your own development. But still, bro, why unlearn something when you can learn it right the first time?
I'm not going to let you short my coaches out here, man.
I'm not, bro. I rock with the
I
coach.
believe that these coaches are now just because you don't. Hey, man, there's games, and there's if there's a coach out there to tell me I'm wrong, I'll definitely listen to it. There's games where I feel like a coach can prepare, can do every single thing right. Then still those kids, those players will go out there and make it seem like you ain't taught them a damn thing. I've seen it, bro. I've seen it where it's like, this is not what we prepared. You feel what I'm saying? So I believe that these coaches are putting that work in, man, to get these kids ready to play football games. And then sometimes, bro, things just switch up in games. You feel what I'm saying? I think sometimes we look at the top tier, the top 5, 6 teams in the country, and we think that this is the model. No, that's the standard, maybe. But
Nobody looks
everybody ain't gonna look like that, bro.
Nobody looks at the top nothing. Because here's the thing. A lot of times, bro, at the top, I think a lot of times they get it wrong. They just understand that they're that good to get over that hump. But a lot of times they don't punt. They don't do, you know what I'm saying, stuff by the book. They don't,
Right,
you see
right.
what I'm saying? So like,
Absolutely.
bro, I'm not just letting them off the hook either. But when you're not that coach and you're not really winning games and you're not him, your team
Mhm.
is not really that. Bro, you need to be going strictly by the book. Strictly by the book. Still play the game, but be going by the book, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's like, bro, is that too much to ask? Is it?
I think I agree, but I like what Anthony Robertson said. BS coaches don't play, great coaches communicate. And that's how I feel. We don't play, bro. Coaches don't play. We communicate.
Oh,
All we can do is put you in position. And I've seen coaches put players in position. There's YNC. I seen it. I'm like, oh, hey, I'm
hey,
sorry to say it. The Lauderdale Lake Bugatti was in position.
they were.
Bugatti was in position.
They definitely was position. They
Them
definitely was.
coaches put Bugatti players in position to win a football game. They didn't execute. There's nothing else we can do,
Uh-huh.
right? Now Boynton Beach 13U, they were not in position. They were not
Oh
in
no, no, yeah,
position.
that was terrible. That was
They were
terrible.
not in position to win a football game. It's like I can tell. Osceola coaches, they could have threw the ball a little bit more. But them kids didn't want to play against Fort Lauderdale. That's just a fact.
Man, that's
They
crazy.
didn't want to play, bro. I'm sitting there looking at these kids. I'm like, bro, these kids do not want to play these dudes, bro. Like,
Hey, if you see any messages, let me know what's being said because in my production is not showing me no message. So
okay,
I don't
okay,
know.
I got
Yeah, I
you.
don't know what's
So
going
yeah,
on.
bro, like, cause yeah, they definitely moving. Shout out to Coach Jake. Shout out to Ballhead Sports Texas in the building, y'all. Supreme in the building. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely am like, bro, I see it, bro. I see the work the coaches put in. I just don't see the execution on the player's part all the time, bro. And it's that's the part where I'm like, man, I don't want to shortchange the coaches because if you put kids in position, that means you are watching film. That means that you are studying the game. That means that you're watching your opponent's film. You going back watching your own film. All of that stuff you practicing maybe 2, 3 times a week. And again, these are all things. A lot of coaches I'm starting to see now. I see a lot of coaches getting back to the days of I don't even coach my own son. My son don't even play on this team. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So now I'm taking away from my child. I'm taking away from my lady. I'm taking away from my other kids. Like, so I just want to give a true shout out. Anthony Robinson said, true, but coaches can't blame kids. Your job is motivation.
Motivation, facts.
I disagree with that.
What?
No. If you miss the tackle, you missed the tackle. I mean, what do you want me to do? I'm not going to I'm
Okay,
gonna
okay.
motivate.
Listen,
I can
listen.
say, hey
Hey,
man,
look,
make that
man.
tackle next time. That's a good try. But you gotta break down. You gotta blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, cool. That's motivation. But I'm also gonna let you know you missed the tackle.
I
You
get
missed
it.
the tackle. So I think it's a 50-50 thing, Coach Anthony. I think it's 50-50. I don't think it's strict. I think you gotta acknowledge what they did wrong, which some people will look at blame, and then you gotta motivate to say this is how you get better.
I mean, I agree with that, but I got another video, man.
Okay, let's get it.
I think it's going to be very to be honest, I like the message. But I think some things that was said probably rubbed some people the wrong way. But it must be played. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Coach.
Man, I got more. They nerves already. Hey, man, we're a new program, man. Whoa, chill. Y'all cool? We don't want no smoke, man. I'm doing it for the kids, man. We doing it for the kids. Oh, yeah, man, I got something big, man. All the cheerleaders that come to PTD, y'all got a big trip at the end of the year paid for by Playtime Done. All the cheerleaders that come to PTD, y'all got a trip paid for at the end of the year by Playtime Done. Your parents ain't got to come out of pocket a dime. Y'all got a whole trip paid for at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show the organization how to step it up and put the money back into these kids and stop putting it in their pocket. Yeah. Stop putting that money in your pocket and put it back into them program for these kids, what y'all claim y'all do it for. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make youth sport back about the kids. So all the cheerleaders that come to Playtime Done, y'all got a free trip at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? We paying for it. Step your game up, man. Put the money back into these kids. You greedy. Ooh, I can't say it on.
Shout out to PTD9U. They in the building.
Man. Sheesh. You know they're gonna be on that man's head, bro.
He said what he said.
Said what he said. And
I got cold at my two. I said what I said. I got cold at my two.
hey, but what you think about it?
I definitely agree, bro. You know, I definitely agree. Um, I definitely agree, bro. Programs definitely need to put money back into the programs. You feel what I'm saying? I see so many programs now that's just lacking bare necessities, cones, you know, and just things of that nature, bro. I think we've gotten away from, you know, somebody said it the other day, really building up, you know, programs and communities and parks and all of that good stuff, bro. I think we got to get back to that. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's another reason why accountability is lacking.
Mhm.
Because we're just taking the money and playing the games, but we're not building anything that is substantial. Put money back into the program. You feel what I'm saying? I definitely agree with him, bro. Shout out to PTD, and shout out to what they did last year.
Man, I'm gonna say this. I had Coach Quez on, man, and this is the second video, you know, that I played. I mean, that I played of his. And to be honest, bro, I love everything that if I was, you know, if I had my son playing at, you know, he's not old enough, but if I had him playing, that would be a coach that I go to. And why? Because I'm zero tolerance is what he stands for. Zero tolerance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting PTD because of the things that I couldn't control from a different organization. Now I'm starting this, and this is my message. If you don't like it, I will give you your money back. That's cool. You can go somewhere else. But I'm zero tolerance. I'm not accepting, you know, no drama, no none of it. Bro, how could you not? How could you not want to play for somebody like that, bro? You know what I'm saying? So I think they had a really good you know, team last year. You didn't think too much of that, but you
Not
didn't
true. Not true. You
you bro.
mismanaging my words. I said they
Okay,
were good.
they were good. They were
Okay,
good.
thank you.
They were good. I know they were good. I said
Yeah.
they were good.
Right.
And I said that they should play Frankfurt Chargers. And thanks to your information, he's looking to play Frankfurt Chargers. He's going to try to
My
make that
Lord
game
Jesus.
happen. Okay? He's going to try to make that game happen. In fact, I'm gonna reach out to coach to try to get that
I
game.
believe the game should happen too if they go to PA.
hey,
I believe they go to PA,
I
the game
mean
should happen.
that's between them, but the
Yeah,
game
I
needs to
think
happen.
that game should happen, bro. I believe PTD should go to PA. They should go to Pennsylvania. You feel what I'm saying? Um, and if they go to PA, I'm right there with them. Let's go. PTD all the way. You feel what I'm saying? I'm rolling with Georgia.
All right, so that just brought to my attention. Who do you think is a sleeper team?
I need
Who do
more
you think?
time.
Who you need more time to determine your sleeper team?
Hey, well, I need more time, bro. I need more time. I'm seeing a lot. But there's so much movement that's going to happen before May.
Okay, all right.
What
So
someone is committed to in February, they won't be committed to in May.
that's crazy though. I swear to God, bro, I'm really looking back into the time when I was playing, right? When I was playing, the team you went to go sign up and register for, despite how the first time I ever played, bro, we was like, I think we went like 2-8. You thought that my auntie, my whoever else, you know what I'm saying? You thought they were gonna say,
You can quit.
we gonna quit. We gonna go. You thought they said that? Bro, what they said was, okay, well, you might can find a team next go around. And then I still end up playing for the same team. See, a lot of people don't know this. I actually grew up playing for the Dynamites. I grew up playing for them, bro.
Oh, that's why you're biased.
I'm
Oh
not
my, the
biased.
algorithm strikes again.
Hey, I grew up. Hey, that's a secret. That was something that I let out the bag, bro. I grew up playing with
Oh
both
my
of them.
God. This man, after 5, 6, 7 years, this man finally admits the algorithm strikes again. Let me write that one down. That on February 12th, he admitted he played for the Oakland
but
Dynamites.
but either way though, bro. They wasn't whatever team that you wanted to go to, because they had a team in Saliandro called the Saliandro Crusaders, which is it'll be equivalent to if you know Marietta and Smyrna. That's how the cities are. You feel what I'm saying? They pretty close together or whatever. But it was like if you wanted to play for them, if they weak, that you ain't switching no team.
Right.
Maybe next season, but you're not switching no team. But you right. It might be one of those situations. Okay, I decide to play, for them. It didn't work out. I don't like them. I want to go this place. But speaking of somebody moving or might be moving, I think Voodoo got one of those players from what is it, Bessemer? I think he
I
got the
seen that, bro,
linebacker.
but I haven't seen like I don't know. I think it's still too early, but I did see that. I did see that, man. I did see that. So shout out to Voodoo. Um, every year I always say, man, what else could they add? And they find a piece.
That was a good piece right there. That
But
was
it's still early, bro. It's still we see teams get pieces. Then once spring training comes, those pieces realize that it's just not a fit. Right? It's just not a fit. And those pieces are gone. To be honest, bro, we really can't even say who's gonna do what until after August. Until the middle of August.
mhm.
Until the middle of August, bro. Until
Un-
teams can't move anymore and they're stuck. We really don't know what because bro, even last year, think about it. Last year, it came down to the deadline. People was moving the day before the deadline.
That's some crazy work right there.
Like
I
so
ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
it's hard to
I
determine,
would have
man. It's
had to
hard.
jot. I would have had to jot that, note that, everything, bro. Like, damn, bro. At the deadline,
At the deadline, bro. At the deadline, bro. Um, so I definitely um agree, bro. I definitely feel like it's hard to determine that stuff.
yeah, man.
Coach Tim says, "Wow, there goes the reason he been capping for the Dynamites."
I ain't capping. I did
Like,
good.
bro,
I did,
I can't
I
believe this, Coach Tim.
definitely.
I can't believe this man. This man really biased.
Hey,
This
I'm not
man has
biased.
told me biased for
I'm
years.
definitely not biased. I'm definitely not biased. You know that. I
I
told
don't. That's why I kept saying I don't feel like you holding them accountable. I don't feel like you holding them accountable. I don't feel like you holding them accountable. You like nah. I'm gonna get on them. And I never just felt like you just got on them like you should have.
Oh, bro, you gotta see it. You gotta see it. Oh, I got the proof. I definitely got the proof. But nah, bro, it wasn't getting no slack, bro. I done called this man. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, y'all sit there and get beat down, you know what I'm saying, by Powerhouse Elite. And I'm up there trying to get y'all into
Into D1. They
that's
wouldn't have made
crazy.
it out of the first round.
Bro, they a D1 team, bro. I know they hate when I say that, but bro, they for sure a D1 team. That's a team that you pretty much underestimate and they just come out smacking you. So, you know, that's what it is, bro. But let me see. I'm looking for this other video.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to Supreme. Supreme, man, they always in the building, man.
Hey man,
I
I
hate
can't.
I hate Supreme gonna lose this year. I actually am starting to like him a little bit.
Oh,
I'm starting to like him a little
oh,
bit. You feel
wow.
what I'm saying? Supreme's starting to get on my good side. I'm actually starting to like him a little bit, bro.
Wow.
I really, I'm starting to like him. I'm
You
starting to
said you
like
hate
him.
they gonna lose?
I hate they gonna lose it this year, bro. I hate it, bro, for real. Like, cause I'm really starting to like those jokers.
Damn. I don't even see but who do you okay, so who do you feel like because I think they definitely getting ready to play NWO.
It's
If
too early. It's too early.
not, I
We
mean,
need
not
more
right
time.
now, bro. I want them to
Okay.
play them when they already have their
No,
identity,
I'm saying it's
which
too
they did
early
last
to
year.
determine who gonna win. We need more time. I need to see. I need to see if these commitments come through. I at least need till April. I at least need to April. I need to see some teams at least run around and throw the ball in 7-on-7.
So do you think any of these teams go pull out?
No.
Because
I
right
want to
now,
say Anthony Robertson. Respect to all you coaches. It's very hard to get 10 to 20 good players together. I respect the skills of coaches. That is a freaking fact, though. I just want to say shout out to Anthony for that one right there.
right.
It is hard to get 10 to 20 good players and coach them up and have, man, it's so shout out to the coaches that's putting the work in. I never went, I don't, we ain't never slighting coaches on here. We just challenge them just like
Right.
coaches challenge us, just
Yes.
like parents challenge us. We challenge them. This is we at the beginning of the year we said accountability all 2025. So we just holding each other accountable. But go
Yeah,
ahead.
and my start of accountability starts with the clinic. Some of y'all need to be in that thing faithfully. We need to start treating these clinics like a like church, man. Maybe on Saturdays, maybe on Mondays or something. But we just got to make sure that y'all know what y'all doing, man. When y'all see certain schemes and all that stuff, bro, y'all should know what to do. And I don't think some of them know. I don't
How
think
would you feel about youth coaches, some of the top youth coaches, or some of the better youth coaches having presentations like throwing you clinics? So, like, for
hell no.
example,
They're not gonna
but
teach you to. I'm not gonna teach you to beat me. No,
but
they're
that's but that's what but essentially, bro, that's what high school and colleges do. High school and college coaches, they teach what they know. Hey,
yeah, with their own people, most likely,
no,
or
bro.
somebody that's
Like when you go to a clinic, bro, you're gonna have the coach. Oh, the offensive coordinator at Ohio State, the defensive line coach at Rutgers, the special teams coordinator from Alabama. You're gonna have high school coaches. You're gonna have the coach from Buford. Hey, I'm the defensive back. I'm the secondary coach at Buford. This is how I get my guys ready. Like, you hear what I'm saying?
listen,
Like that's the
listen,
only way for coaches to really learn, bro, is to learn from other coaches.
listen. I'm all for you if you at a UGA and you a good coach and all that. I'm all for you to come down right to youth football. I ain't gonna play none of y'all. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with going to the high school and coaching you and giving you some game. But if I gotta play against you, you not about to get the sauce, bro. I'm just not gonna do it. So you
Okay.
gotta be silly to
So you
allow.
saying that it don't work on the youth level.
I mean, it can work on a youth level, bro. You just gotta. I don't think a lot of these coaches really know how to read schemes, bro. If they see a certain play, bro, they don't know. Like, bro, they don't know if they don't know air raid. They don't know how to stop that type of stuff. They don't know. Some of them don't know the RPO. Some don't know. If you tell a
Coach Flanagan says this stuff really a 1% thing. Most of these mother effers can't coach.
hey, see,
I'm not agreeing
hey,
with most. I will
hey,
say some. I just
huh?
don't think it's most, bro. I don't think it's
Man, look,
most.
bro.
I
Look,
think they make mistakes.
can we get? All right, this is what I want to do next time. Can we create a criteria of a good coach?
He says I can give these mother effers the keys and they still can't drive. For real, for real.
Hey, for real, man. You know, like
Why do I, bro? I really think, bro. I really feel like I can go in my head and say a lot of good coaches. Now, great. It's hard to say great, especially when he come in the chat because he's a national champion. So and I'm gonna
hold
be
on, wait,
real.
wait, wait.
We
See, there you go being disrespectful. Because if you would have acknowledged Bessemer, you would have said
they're great. They're
three
national champions.
times. Yes.
They're national champions.
You would have said 3 times. You would have let us know how many championships they won. Yeah. That's
He's
what you
came to
would
my
have did.
division. He's came to my division.
Oh,
You know what I'm
so
saying?
smoke.
He came to
Smoke
my
on.
division. Yeah, so I definitely think that what's kind of crazy in youth though, bro, is the same coaches win. If you ain't noticed,
I noticed.
so it kind of proves that like there's good and then there's great because the same people keep winning.
Nah,
I ain't gonna lie,
I
that kind
get
of just
that.
light bulb just went off in my head. Like, damn, it do maybe levels around here because the same guys keep winning. There's no way that Coach Bolden walks in at 7U and wins.
Hey, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look here,
Shout out
here.
to Coach White, Maurice. Shout out to the whole 7U Supreme, by the way.
Oh yeah, shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. So have you figured out what's that team? Oh, North Henry. Have you figured out how they looking yet?
I need that. I gotta wait till in April. I gotta wait till the beginning of April.
And
I
where did
told you I need to run around. I need to see who playing on who 7-on-7 team. You feel what I'm saying?
707 don't matter to me, bruh. It really don't. To me, 707 is just solely for the receivers and the quarterback and the D-back, the
Mhm.
DBs, and the safeties.
I mean,
It
yeah,
ain't,
that's the majority of the team.
no, it ain't.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you still got the DNs, the O lines, like the linebackers and all that, bro.
Linebackers, they should be out there too. 7-on-7, if done correctly, and I hear a lot of coaches down it, I hear a lot of coaches praise it. Personal opinion, 7-on-7 has been going on. Teams been doing 7-on-7, just always been something that you do in practice. But
Mhm.
I think 7-on-7 is needed. I just don't think it's done correctly. I
Okay,
don't think coaches are running their concepts. They're running bull jive to just go out there and look like something. But the coaches that's running their concepts, I think it works out. I believe you got coaches that's running their defensive schemes. It's a easy way. It's an easy way to kind of get ahead of the game on your coverages, on your techniques. You feel what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I
that's why I
definitely
said,
believe,
that's why I mentioned those.
yeah, I definitely believe 7-on-7. I'm a big old fan of 7-on-7, bro. Like big one. I just think that it's kind of gotten away from what it should have been.
And what's that?
A tool to get ready in the off season. A
Okay,
tool.
so do the winner, right? The winner of those organizations, does it translate to championships in the real game?
Championships, I don't know. 2 years ago, your boys, the Georgia Falcons, about 2 years ago, they was winning all kind of trophies in 7-on-7. That's when they had my other guy,
Yeah,
Yaya. That's when they had Yaya, and I didn't even know who Yaya was, and I was like, wow. I think it translated a little bit, right? But I believe that the coaches that focus on practicing their offense, their offensive passing concepts, the coaches that focus on their quarterbacks technique, and now your quarterback is getting the opportunity to put their passing technique, to use with 20-minute games, 3 games, minimum no contact. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody else is minimum contact. Your defensive guys, they get an opportunity to work those defensive backs. They get an opportunity to work press. They're getting an opportunity to work scooch. They're getting an opportunity to work all of these different techniques. It could work. It could work
Hey, bro,
if done correctly.
I'm gonna ask this question.
That's like saying you don't like AAU.
I'm gonna just say this. To me, it don't matter. Shout out to them. I think far as the
So do you like
conditioning
AAU?
aspect, right? Conditioning aspect. All right, we're gonna get to that. On the condition, right? I think that is a wonderful thing. But when you in those pads, bro, you can't move like you move. You know what I'm saying? Like you just can't, bro. Like I literally in high school, bro. I literally what was it? The DB position,
Mhm.
bro. You can't move. You can't move
That's
how you
because
move. And like so, to me, it doesn't have any significance.
that's because you had them big old bulky pads. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all didn't have good
It
equipment
probably
for
was
real.
bigger than my body, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't have the good stuff. You feel me? But nah, I definitely, bro, it could work, bro. That's like saying you don't like AAU, bro. And
Okay, yeah,
some
yeah. What about the AAU? What you want to know about the AAU?
You know what I'm saying? So like me, I ref AAU. Do I like it? No, because I think like a lot of times coaches don't coaches tell kids, hey, let's get a team and it be trash. They're not good. I don't know why y'all are at this tournament. Y'all should be
You
at
talking
your
about
local tournament.
basketball, right?
Yeah, in basketball, right?
Okay.
But there are great coaches who are doing good things with it, right? So I'm saying it's the same thing, bro. It's the same thing. The good coaches are using AAU as a tool to develop.
In today's time, no, they not. In today's
Oh my
time,
god.
hey, it's hey, in today's time, they using it really just to be, just to be in there, to be active. You feel what I'm saying? But it's not really for them to get better because a lot of times, bro, it's not even the team that they coach with. They just want to go somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Like in playing a tournament, or some coaches do have just a passion for the AAUs, the tournaments and stuff like that. They just have that passion to do it. But a
Mhm.
lot of times, bro, nothing stems from it. Nothing.
You
They
tough,
just
bro.
get a bunch of people, bro, to be on their
You're
team.
tough.
They get a bunch of people to be on their team, bro, that never play on their team when it comes to league play, rec play. That's just okay. That's been my experience. That's
You're
been my
tough.
experience.
You're tough,
But in
bro.
today's time, which I also I filmed a lot of AAU. I stopped filming basketball because I don't like these young men attitude. They
It's
feel like they
bad.
Hollywood. Like,
Hmm.
bro, I don't need you. Yeah, you ain't gonna need nothing. You gonna need something. You gonna need somebody because you
Facts.
ain't gonna make it with that attitude.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? But that's why I stopped, because basketball is my favorite sport. But I stopped, filming and reacting with these young men, bro, because they act like you bothering them when you only trying to, film them or get them some exposure. I say, bruh, ain't none of y'all gonna make it to the highest level of my partners, bro. So I don't know who you think you is, and he don't even act like that.
Right.
Like, bro, who do your little young self think you are, bro, with that bad attitude? Who you think gonna take you like that? Nobody. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I stopped doing the AAU, bro. Because basketball, I used to be at what's the Lake Point or something like that.
Yeah,
I used
Lake Point Sports
yeah, I used
Complex for sure.
yeah, bro. They used to, man. Bro, I was like, man, nah, bro. I can't deal with that. Like, I'm not. I don't tolerate disrespect.
For
But
sure. Can you before we anything else happens, can we put up the OG Ducks? Do you have that? Do you have this that OG Ducks joint I sent?
let me
And if
see.
not, it's cool. If not, it's cool. But y'all, man, I want to give a big shout out, man, to the OG Ducks organization. They've already set something up to go down to
I
play
thought
some
I
teams
had
in
it.
South Florida. So
Nope.
shout out to
Ain't
the
good.
OG Ducks, bro, for coming all the way from Cali, bro. This is why I said, previously we were just talking about teams who went and found the most smoke. This is why I have to give so much credit to an organization like the OG Ducks, bro, because they're going to come all the way from California to come down and play the Miami Garden Ravens of the world, to play the Fort Lauderdale Hurricanes of the world. And it looks like they're trying to bring a whole org down here, or almost a whole org. So shout out to the OG Ducks, bro, for just continuing to find the smoke, bro. Like, they ain't running from it. They figuring it out. They're not saying, "Oh, we're in California. Oh, we don't have this. We don't have that. We don't have this." The OG
Shots
Ducks
fired.
aren't doing that, bro.
Shots fired.
You feel what I'm saying? Because the truth of the matter is, go be 501c3 certified. There's plenty of grants out there that teams could use to benefit their players. But shout out to the OG Ducks, man, for getting it done early, because it's February, and not waiting around to August and September to say we'll play. But I mean, can y'all come here? You feel what I'm saying? Nah, bro. Not even knowing if they really gonna be good yet or not. Not even knowing what the team gonna look like. But you know what they said though, Ken?
What they say?
They said we showing up. Shout out to the OG Ducks. Because there's some teams in California that refuses to leave Cali, but wants credit for playing.
They ain't got that. They ain't got that. That OG Ducks bread, man. They ain't got that. You know.
Shout out to
Shout out.
Supreme for playing the OG Ducks in Vegas in July. Just shout out to
Oh,
them.
yeah, shout out to they traveling. Hey man,
It's
listen.
just so
I'm hold
many
on. Matter of fact,
teams getting it done.
I'm gonna use them all season. If they go to Vegas, I swear to God, bro, I'm not giving nobody a pass for staying home.
Not even California.
Not even none of them. None of them. None of them.
I got
He
you. I'm
said,
right. I'm writing that one down too.
yeah,
February 12th,
yeah.
10:53. He said he ain't giving nobody a
No,
pass,
bro, no pass.
not even California. This should be time stamp at 1 hour and 7 minutes. I got you, bro.
All right, man. You done did everything but notarize it. Right.
Yo, man, let me tell you something. I'm putting you on the clock, bro. I'm putting you on the clock.
But yeah, man. So that's it, man. That's really it. But I
Yeah, for
hey, I
sure.
think
Good. My
I think
computer dying anyway. I don't know where my
okay,
charger
yeah, yeah. Hey,
at.
man, I thank y'all for tuning in.
For
As
sure.
y'all know, man, y'all can do us definitely a solid one, man, and hit the like button, subscribe button. Help this channel continue to get out an algorithm. We appreciate y'all time, and we thank y'all for being here. That's all we got for tonight. We'll see y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow, and
For sure.
Fanatic will be back Sunday.